friends, I'm very lucky to say I have Rounder recording artist, Opry member, IBMA Hall of Honor member, Bobby Osborne. Welcome to Seth & Company, Bobby.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank
oh my
you.
gosh, it's
Thank
a pleasure.
you. It's good to be here.
I've been playing Osborne Brothers music for 32 years on the radio.
It's good.
That's it. Bobby Osborne, known for the past 50 years, 50 plus years as the mandolin half of the Osborne Brothers. Of all the 50 years, what did you and Sonny do to make Osborne Brothers sound that was so different?
Well, we changed our harmony. We put the lead on top, the high lead on top of and the other two parts under that. And Dusty Owens, the gentleman was at Wheeling, West Virginia, wrote a song called Once More. And we liked it real well, and we asked him could we record the song, and he said yeah. So we got the lyrics to it and learned it, and on the way home back to, we lived in Dayton, Ohio then. On the way back, my Sonny, me, and Red Allen, we just got to messing with that song, and we got to singing putting the high part on top, and we sang that song 200 miles. You know?
Oh, boy.
And it worked out fine, and still that's what I do today.
Well, let's talk about what you're doing today. You brought that up. What's doing with the Rocky Top Express, your band?
Well, I joined when my brother retired.
Yes.
He, first of all, in case anyone don't know, but on his left shoulder he had rotator cuff surgery.
Right.
And about a year ago, I guess, he had a stroke in his right side. So it affected his picking hand, and the rotator cuff surgery affected this. So he sang with me for a little bit, and he told me, he said, it's just not right me standing here trying to sing and not playing. So he just went ahead and retired, and I couldn't see me quitting, so I kept going, and he's happy with what he's doing. I see him once in a while.
Good.
He's happy with what he's doing, and I'm happy with what I'm doing.
That's the main thing, is happy.
Yeah. Of course, the band, my band name had to be something connected with Rocky Top.
Without a doubt.
So it had to be Rocky Top. My son, he came up, we had Rocky Top Express, but we thought EXPRES, but we thought that maybe somebody else would have that in a business of some kind. And he said, let's put the X in there, Rocky Top X dash PRESS. So I said, that's it right there. So that's what it is today.
So tell me what the band has been doing. You got some albums out. Bluegrass Melodies is one.
That's the latest one. And then the previous one was the first release on Rounder, and Try a Little Kindness.
Yes.
Was the title of it. And they've done very well, and I'm happy with them, and happy with the Rounder Records and the sound that we get on the songs that we chose. My producer is a great fiddle player, Glen Duncan.
Nope.
And he, together with me, have put together the CDs, and they've just turned out good. And Rounder's happy with them. As long as you're making your label happy, then you're okay.
We got to make the listeners happy too.
That's exactly right.
That's it.
It's what we've tried to do, to pick out songs that would make the people happy to listen to them, you know. Sure would.
Why did you take a title for like Try a Little Kindness, old Glen Campbell tune? Where did that idea come from?
Years ago, when I heard Glenn sing it, I always wanted to record it. My brother and me never got around to it, and I thought, well, that was one of the first ones I picked out to record. And in listening to it, for the other titles that we had, the other title songs, Try a Little Kindness, it just fit the occasion, so we used it for the title.
How does Try a Little Kindness differ from Bluegrass Melodies?
Bluegrass Melodies is a slow ballad, real slow ballad. Sonny and me recorded it years ago on Decca Records, and later became MCA, and it was only released on a 45 RPM, and we always got requests for it. And when the 45s became obsolete and the CDs took over and things like that, nobody could buy it. So when we came down to this newest CD, I thought it'd be appropriate for us to do the song again. So we recorded it once again.
Bluegrass Melodies. Now go back to Try a Little Kindness. You have some Stanley Brothers on there. You got some Hazel Dickens on there. You got a Chris Christopherson song on there.
Right.
Do you have any of those artists on Bluegrass Melodies?
No, it's just me and my band.
How does your stage show change from when you were with Bobby to the Rocky Top Express?
It's about the same, other than I try to do some of the songs that I've recorded for Rounder Records.
Sure.
And I'll never be able to get away from the Osborne Brothers sound, because every time I open my mouth, somebody says that's Osborne Brothers.
Yeah, got it.
But I'm not trying to get away from that. But I do some of the standards like Kentucky and some of those, and Ruby and Rocky Top that he and I did. But mainly I'm trying to get me a little bit of a sound of my own, and it's working out pretty good.
Are you able to stretch out a little bit more with your elbows and the sound now, of course,
Right.
without Sonny
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Looking back over the 50 years, you guys had the harmony, you had the music, you had the lyric, you had the instrumentation over all them years, that
Sure.
you said earlier.
Right.
I see. That made the difference. But you had to differentiate yourself between Stanley's and Monroe and Jim and Jesse and all those boys.
We felt that we needed to do that because Monroe, he had his style. Each one of those groups had their own style, and they invented that, and we had to invent ours. We thought we needed to do that too. When Monroe and Flat and Scruggs, when they got finished, and the Stanley Brothers, when they got finished with a song that they had written and recorded, they was no, and today I still believe that. There ain't no use of anybody else trying to overcome that.
No.
So the ones I recorded for Stanley Brothers, they were some of my favorite songs, but I did a different arrangement with them, so it made them a little bit of a new song to my audience.
Let's talk about something that's happening right now. In September '07, Bobby joined the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music faculty on his hometown of Hayden. Talk to me about that.
Well, the Hazard Technical Community College of Hazard, Kentucky decided they would start a new program, and Hazard is about 20 miles away from Hayden, my hometown, and my cousin Dean Osborne became the director of the school, and it's called Kentucky School of Music, Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. So,
there you go.
And they're giving mandolin lessons, dobro, guitar, fiddle, banjo, and so he asked me would I be interested in teaching people to play the mandolin. I said I don't think I can. I can't teach myself, let alone. But I decided to give that a try. So, but they wanted the school it wanted to be in my hometown, being I was going to be a teacher there. So it's worked out real good, and I'm really happy. It's on the internet, Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music.
Okay.
Go to that on the website.
Yeah, we'll put that in the credits for
Right.
you. You and Sonny were the first bluegrass group to perform at a college campus? Is that a true
Yes, sir.
statement?
That's right. We in Antioch, Ohio, and we didn't know what I was getting into. We just thought that college people were more uptown than we were. And about halfway through, a guy by the name of Neil Rosenberg, you may have known, but anyway, he said, "Why don't you guys try do Pretty Polly and Little Maggie and some of them old standards?" He said, "These people like that." We said, "No." So we did try that.
Yeah.
Place went wild.
Wild, huh?
And
There you go.
the rest of it's history.
There you go. What would you said here? You did some cutting edge innovations during your time with Sonny, putting steel guitar and drums on the stage. Would you call that cutting edge?
Well, we kind of thought we had the harmony, and we had the instruments with the mandolin and the banjo, and we thought if we could mix that a little bit with country, and still keep our instruments and our sound, that it would get us some airplay on DJ stations that would never play bluegrass, but would play a little touch of country with it. So it worked out really great.
This is not a smart question to ask, but what's your signature song? Rocky Top?
Signature song be Rocky Top.
Rocky Top. I knew that wasn't a good question to ask you.
Oh yeah.
How many times do you sing that song?
I wish I could count.
Millions?
Yeah, I wish I could count that for her.
Who wrote that song?
Boudeleaux and Felice Bryant.
Get out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that goes way back. All right. I was going to say, how many times did you guess that? All right. Were you guys, you and Sonny, were you considered first generation bluegrass?
Yeah, we would be in that category.
In that category.
I mean, you got Monroe and you got Flat and Scruggs, Stanley Brothers, Don Reno and Red Smiley, and you got us and Jim and Jesse.
Yes.
So I after it leaves there, why it become Newgrass.
Bluegrass.
Yeah, so I think that would be correct to say that.
What's left for Bobby Osborne, who's been doing it since how many years? 19 and
50. Well,
50.
I started in 1948.
There you go.
Professionally.
What's left for you to do? Continue on?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to quit. As long as I can
Rocky Top
sing.
Express, man. There you go.
As long as I can sing, I'm going to keep going.
What advice do you have for those young whippersnappers that are starting out today into the world of bluegrass?
Well, just keep on picking.
Website. We're going to wrap this up.
BobbyOsborne.com.
There you go.
Sure.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put you to work, and I thank you very much
Yes, sir.
for taking time to be on Sunday.
All right. Thank
Bobby,
you.
it's a pleasure. Here's Bobby Osborne and the Rocky Top Express.
Thank you very much.